Alright, so good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Wiz. So today I thought I'll do a pretty cool video. As you guys know, I've recently transitioned into doing tech reviews, but it's not only tech reviews. I'm hoping that I can do some tutorials as well. Most of you guys probably know me from JaRadio, where I do live streaming. I've been doing live streaming since 2017. So I can definitely say, based on my passion, I brought some innovation to the genre of dancehall vlogging. So today what I want to do is pretty much walk you through all the components, everything that I use to live stream, all the software, all the settings and everything. I won't give away all the sauce because you know some things are just signature to me. So what I was doing though is just to do a bit of a beginner's guide. Most of these stuff are just common knowledge. So I'll be walking you through everything. So let's go. Okay, so I'll be using my Insta360 just to give you my perspective, hands-free. This is actually one of my favorite cameras. Today, I won't be going over camera settings and all that because one of the most asked questions is, Wiz, which camera do you use? And my answer is always, bro, it's 2025. We're approaching 2026. Every single camera can be used for live streaming. You could actually use your cell phone and get pretty good quality. All right, so let's go. Firstly, let's start with the desk. So this is actually a sit-stand desk. Sometimes when I'm working, you know, you get a bit of fatigue when you're sitting all day. So sometimes I like to stand, especially from practicing how to mix and all that. So I really love this desk. All right, so the software that I use to live stream is called OBS. You guys can do a Google search if you like. I know most of you guys probably use StreamYard or Restream. There's so many options, but I like to do everything locally. So the software of choice is OBS. With this software, I'm able to add my webcam here. So as you can see, I have my webcam image there. And this is the webcam that I use. This webcam, the quality, impeccable. Let me record a bit so I can show you guys what the quality is. So anybody that watches JaRadio, this is the camera that I use. It's just a tiny webcam. It's called Osbot. So I'll have links in the description to all the devices mentioned in this video. Once you have your webcam connected to your computer, you're able to get the feed in OBS. I won't do a full tutorial on how to use OBS. You guys can do a quick Google search for that. But within OBS, you're able to create scenes. So this is scene 1. For scene 1, I have my Dancehall Debate logo here on repeat. And then I switch to my main camera here. And you guys are able to see me. So the computer that I'm using, I'm actually using a Mac Mini. For the dock below here, I'm using the U Green dock just to get more ports so I can connect my mouse and I can get SD cards. As you can see, I have an SD card and a micro SD. So the Mac Mini, this is actually my favorite device here. I actually did a video recently on my channel, so you guys can watch that, breaking down all the details of the Mac Mini. So this device, it's so tiny, yet it's so powerful. I have so many windows open as you can see, and I've never had an issue before. Everything is flawless. So I really love this device. So the software that I use to actually play the music, it's called Virtual DJ. I know most of you professionals would use Serato. Ever since high school, I've been using Virtual DJ, so this is my go-to. So for Virtual DJ, I don't actually mix audio files like most DJs. I mix video file. So I can actually scratch, do everything with music videos, just like I could do with audio files. So that's pretty sick. Everything is being handled from Virtual DJ, including the samples. So I know I'm going over everything a bit fast. So I just want to show you guys the hardware and then we can talk a bit more. So I'm able to start and stop. I'm able to trigger the samples using the mouse, but I also have this device here, which is a Stream Deck that I use to stream. However, I will be swapping out the Stream Deck for something else. Let me grab it real quick. As you guys know, I'm doing tech reviews, so I've been receiving a lot of products to review. So I received these 2 products from Fifine, and I'm actually interested to test these out. So this is the Ampli Game, and it shall be replacing my Stream Deck. So let's do a quick unboxing and see what it looks like. So these guys actually watched my show and they said, Wiz, I realized that you are a big fan of white. So they decided to send everything out in full white. So that's the reason why I wanna swap everything out, because as you know, this is black and this looks much sicker. So I'm definitely gonna be testing that out in a dedicated video, but I just wanted to show you guys. So yeah, I'll be swapping this out, and then I'll be getting a white keyboard as well, just to make everything look clean. But I like this, so fine, thank you guys. And they also sent me a microphone. They saw my show again and realized that I like white microphone. As you can see right there, I have a microphone over here, but this white actually matches much better. So I'll be swapping this out as well. Yo, this is sick. So it's actually a USB microphone, and we have, okay, so this comes in clutch because it's a USB as well as an XLR. This is only XLR. So this right here is called an XLR cable. So I can just slot that in right there and I can mute myself real easily. So definitely, once again, fine, thank you guys for always supporting. I'll be talking about these devices as well. Okay, so these are actually really budget friendly options. If you guys are planning to live stream, I would definitely encourage you guys to cop these. So my next live show, you guys shall hear what the audio actually sounds like. All right, so let's put that to the side there. So once again, the mixer. This is my favorite mixer right here. This is from Mixtrack. This is the Platinum FX. So with this mixer, I'm able to do some cool stuff like, so if you guys watch my live stream, you will realize that I'm able to remove the vocals from the actual track. So I have this config where this button removes the vocal. So if you notice, check it. Then I can bring the vocals back. Ready. So that's pretty sick. And also I mentioned that I have the Stream Deck here. So I have some presets for my samples.
JaRadio. Is that the free drop I just did?
All right, so that's pretty sick. Okay, so that's pretty much how I'm able to play the music. And then for the music video that's playing, let me just have it roll in here. So the music video that's playing, I'm able to monitor from here. So what I have here is a portable monitor. So this portable monitor is connected to the Mac Mini via USB and HDMI. So it's actually powered from the Mac Mini. It draws power from the Mac Mini, and then I have an HDMI cable to get the display signal. So in OBS, what I actually do is I share this screen with the music video. I'm able to share as a source. So right here, I have a source called music video. So I can enable and disable. So I have the music video playing in the background. So when the music video is playing here, I'm able to display it to you guys watching. And then also I have a waveform visualizer on the screen. So if you notice on the screen here, you should see the waveform once the music starts playing. So that's the waveform on the screen. So it corresponds with the audio. As you can tell, you need a pretty powerful computer, and the Mac Mini comes in pretty clutch. I like it. I've been using Windows for some time, and I usually have a lot of issues, a lot of glitches, but with the Mac Mini, honestly, it just works. All right, so for camera, I'm using this device here. It's called a video capture card. This might be a bit of overkill for most of you guys starting out. There's a lot of budget options out there, including Fifine. They actually have budget-friendly options as well that you guys can get. But however, this one is from Blackmagic. So with this, I'm able to connect my camera via HDMI. However, I'm using the camera to film myself at the moment. All right. And I also use this for tech reviews to get like overhead shots. If you notice, I have a camera mounted here from my vent. It's pretty clean. I like it. The vent comes in clutch. It's already over my desk, so I just use that. This is what I pretty much use to do overhead shots. And for the microphone, I actually have tape over the logo because I didn't want to advertise the logo. All right, so I have this taped up a bit, but I will be replacing this microphone with this one. I actually love this one. For real, the color is much better. It's cleaner. This XLR, it actually runs and connects to my pod track. So this is a Zoom pod track. And it's a four channel pod track. It's perfect for doing podcasts on the go. So I'm able to connect 4 microphones, and then I'm able to use like, I think 2 AA batteries to power this device, or I can power from the USB. So I can connect this to my laptop, and I could power 4 different microphones. And also, to take the phone calls, right? I want you guys to look at this phone right here. I've been using this phone since 2017. It's all busted up, but it still works. I have all my contacts and everything here. So for live calls, this is the phone that I use, and it's connected via Bluetooth. So this device right here, as you can see, there's a blue light on showing you that the phone is connected via Bluetooth. So whenever I get a phone call, I can pretty much answer calls hands-free, wireless, right here using this device, and then it comes through the pod track, and then you guys are able to hear. So pretty much, yeah, that's the setup. And for speakers, it's just some regular speakers. This is the Pioneer DJ. Unfortunately, as you can see here, my son, this is the product of my son right here. He's always touching it. Once it's playing and the speaker starts moving, yeah, my son is always there touching. So as you can see, it's dented. It's dented here. And I haven't even had the time to try to get this back out, but hey, it works. So it works. Okay, so most of you guys that watch my live show, you realize that oftentimes when someone donates, you will hear the notification on the screen. Let me find that here. So I can actually trigger a test super chat.
Kevin, this is a test super chat message.
There. So once you guys donate, you have the super chat actually being read by a AI voice. So that's pretty sick. And last but not least, I would think the most important aspect of my live streaming is actually my monitor here. So this monitor is a lifesaver because this is a 35-inch ultra wide screen. I don't think I could get this done without having a monitor screen this wide. Previously, I would have to use maybe 3 different monitors just to live stream back in the day. So I would have one just for the video, and then I will have another one off to the side just for the comment. But this monitor is so wide, I'm able to get everything on screen all at once. So on the right here, I have my virtual DJ going, and then in the center, I have my YouTube chat. So whenever someone makes a comment, usually this section here, it's filled with comments. So this is how I'm able to read the comments while I'm mixing. And then here, I'm able to monitor to ensure that I'm still streaming. I get an indication to tell me if there's any drop signal or if there's any glitches or anything. So I'm able to monitor from here just to see that the feed is actually working well. Yeah, so OBS, that's the software of choice. And with OBS, you're able to customize everything. You're able to add graphics. So as you can tell, I added my phone number here on screen. So anyone watching, they can call live via WhatsApp using this phone number here. And like I said, I can add sources. I can remove sources like that. As you can see, this is just a PNG file showing the Dancehall Debate logo. I won't go too in-depth with settings, but maybe I'll do that in a dedicated video, because for people who are not that tech savvy, there's other alternatives online. I may do a video showing you the other alternatives, but for now, this is what I've been using since day one. So I know there's probably better softwares out there, but this one is free, no subscription. So yeah, I think I've walked you guys through everything. If you guys have any questions, you can post it in the comment section. I know I went over everything a bit fast. For beginners, it probably seems like a lot, but it's not. But if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section, and I'll probably make a video just to address those issues. But yeah, for now, this is my live streaming setup / office / everything. I actually work from home remotely. I do editing and all that. So this is my workstation where I get everything done. This is where the money is being made. All right. So once again, thank you guys for watching. My name is Wiz. Please ensure that you press like, subscribe. I'm out.